Hello, hello. It is Santoki, aka Toki, and I am here again with another Tophia live reaction. I actually did a reaction to her earlier video from last night, but I did not like the way I sounded. I know my channel is very new, so we're in like the ghetto stage of it, but I just did not like it. I was like, who is that? Why am I speaking so low? Like I could hardly hear myself. And like I always say, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. So I'm gonna learn how to fucking talk into a mic like a proper person. Anyway, hi. Yeah, this is a shorter one. This is only 43 minutes. Thank God. She did two 1.5 hour live streams last night. What girl? Get a life. Anyway, let's watch.
Once I finish the rest of this, it'll be like 2K, so
And as always, she is spitting.
I got paid 800 partial. I'm supposed to get paid like 2.5 or 3.5. No, I think it's 2.524, something like that. But yeah, I still got like thousands more to get. So
From what? And I'm assuming that's a month? Because if that's a month, that is not a lot. I try not to make judgment. Tophia is not, rules for thee do not apply to Tophia. So I'm gonna talk about it. A month? Because that's still not a lot.
yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. Is that filter on? Because I feel like it might be on. Not a
Please put a filter on.
Yeah, don't. Okay, there's always that one. I'm gonna die alone in the streets while I'm not in the streets, so.
Ooh. What about that first part? What about that first part?
That's an odd thing to say. Well, I'm not in the streets, so.
Yet.
I could sit somewheres. Let me see if I have any. I should have.
Back up.
My bag is
oh my god.
Hold on, you guys. I need to look for something because I know I have it. See? Hold on. Just up.
Okay, I'm gonna say something and I don't know. Okay. This is dirt. This is all like crusted over dirt. And it's low-key bothering me. Like, she needs an exfoliation so bad. And like I said, I know in her condition it might be a bit harder to get those things done, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. But get in a bathroom and scrub that shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
So yeah, my mom is doing good. How are you?
I'm great. How are y'all?
How's like you? Do I like onion rings? No. I'm doing good. I finally got some of that cocoa butter lotion that I needed to get. Jeez, because mine's gone.
You need soap, Tophia. Usually, you know, I would prefer lotion and soap, but beggars can't be choosers. If you had to choose one or the other, you need soap. Forget the lotion for now. Lotion is not soap. Lotion can only do so much, and it's not doing much already. Soap.
We're missing. How old am I? 31. Lord, my eyes. What are you doing today? Well, I went to film this video for Temu. I don't have no space whatsoever. And I have like terabytes. Yeah, I have so much photos in my thing. It's so crazy. Thank you for the gifts.
She keeps talking about Temu. I'm assuming we're finally gonna get the Temu content, because she's been talking about it for a long ass time.
I have no, this is a blanket. I wouldn't know. I don't sleep outside.
Yet.
I had to film this video for Timu, and I can't film it where I'm at, so I had to come outside to film it. I have to refilm some parts and edit.
Ooh, editing Chu.
So, yeah. Dang it. And I'm gonna have to delete some stuff because I don't have no space. My favorite.
You know what? Sorry. You know what? Why doesn't Tophia do YouTube? She already has the subscribers. I don't know. See, this is my thing. Tophia talks about like social media is her job and shit, but she doesn't even do it well. Like, get on YouTube, get money on multiple platforms. Get on YouTube, start making, like, come on now, like, damn.
Song is folded, but I haven't heard Lover Girl yet. I need to hear Megan Thee Stallion's new song. I already knew. A car? I don't know if I'll be able to get one.
No.
Just because I'm gonna have to save that and try to add to get my brother buried. So I'm gonna have to just not get a car, I guess. Thank you for the gift points. Gift coins, I mean.
And I know people are like, oh, why are you gonna get your brother buried? He's already cremated. From what I've heard, it's Mama Chu. Which one? You can still bury urns. I'm not gonna get into if that makes sense or not. That's no whatever. But I know Mama Chu wants him buried in like a plot. So I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know.
No, because first of all, they gave everyone the GoFundMe money back because they couldn't get a hold of the person who started the GoFundMe. That's wonderful. So then I made a GoFundMe, but it's not going anywhere. So I guess I'm just gonna have to add that with whatever I get from Timu, and at least try to bury him because people are assholes. They really don't care. They say, "Oh, you're so."
Well, people were complaining about the original GoFundMe. And the other GoFundMe didn't go anywhere because you asked for $500K. You asked for so much money for a house. You really thought that was going to go somewhere? You were telling us to tag celebrities. And now you're mad that you didn't. I think she has like over $100. Which some would say that's still too much. And now you're mad. And now she's about to reprimand us, so get ready.
Rude to people who are donating, but they literally are saying my brother deserves to die. What people is going to donate to someone that says somebody deserves to die? And then for you to be like, well, you are being rude. You know what? You want new people to come in here and think that I'm being rude to people when you guys literally.
Tophia, you are very rude. You are very rude.
Are nasty human beings that say disgusting things to people, and you don't tell the truth. Because if I was to literally show people,
and I'm not going to argue that. I definitely know that there are people who say disgusting things, but let's not act like Tophia isn't one of them. Tophia has said some disgusting things and continues to say disgusting things. There are many clips that showcase that, so stop it.
What people say on my live and things like that, because it's screen recorded, it wouldn't make you look so good. I mean, you could try to portray who you are, but that's fake. Like, why would you lie about yourself? That makes no sense, but okay. My nose. Like, I don't. He has goggles on. It's a dog that has goggles on. That's cute. Anyways, projecting. I'm only. For every action, there's a reaction. If no one told you that, then I don't know what to tell you, because people don't react a certain way for no reason. They react a certain way because someone made them react that way. Haven't you?
Again, I agree, but that does not apply to you. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't get over the dirt. It's really bad, you guys. Like, maybe we should focus on that instead of everything else. Because think of me when you see this. She needs to get rid of this. It's like, I don't even know what I was going to say. Because this is the only thing I can focus on. I'm sorry.
Ever thought of that? No one just lashes out for no reason. That makes no sense. What you're saying.
You lash out because you're stupid. Anyway, and she acts like there isn't video evidence of her saying some very disgusting things. And some of them have not been warranted. While yes, some have. I have seen her say disgusting things to people that haven't been saying didn't match that energy. So what is she even talking about?
Oh, you're just angry for no reason. That makes no sense whatsoever. And if you think so, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, to sit here and literally say, like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, that's a lie because people make you react a certain way. I just blew my nose. It's literally...
Ew, do that off camera.
It's like...
And you're not blowing your nose.
Cold. It's kind of breezy, but it's not cold. He's literally been cooked into an urn. People that are cooked into an urn, which that's a crazy statement. That's a wild statement.
That is a wild statement. I'm not even sure what that means.
That is crazy. Thank you for the gift points. I like took a picture because I was like, huh. Like I saw his like birthday, and then I saw like the day that. Thank you for the jelly bean. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, that is so crazy. Like, yeah, she died on his birthday.
I have no idea who she's talking about. I shouldn't have skipped, but she kept singing.
No, I'm not. It is nice to see you. Yeah, are my teeth white? Kinda. I gotta get my teeth cleaned.
Yes, you do, among other things.
My nose is just like, I don't know.
Didn't Tophia, I think she said before that she hasn't been to a dentist since over 10 years. So now I can only imagine. You can tell off the bat, and I'm not going to comment on the placement of her teeth. I was fortunate enough to have braces, but I can talk about those inflamed gums, the gingivitis, the thrush.
It keeps coming out. I can't stop, and then I gotta sneeze. It's not allergies either. Well, it seems like it, but it's not. It's just breezy. This stupid breeze.
You have those dumbass curls in your face. I don't understand her obsession with
that. You know what? I'm gonna remember that the next time I think of your family and say that your mom should be thrown in a box in a dumpster. Like, my brother was not a predator, so you stop being weird. Because you...
No, he was. There is evidence of him speaking to minors, acting like he himself was a minor. That is weird, and that is predatory. Like, don't do this, because you gonna make... I don't give a shit. Don't do it.
Believe a predator. Yeah, projection at its finest. I'm not even gonna talk about that girl because look up her records or don't. That's what I'm telling you. Look up my records. You've never once seen me in police custody or have a mugshot. It's crazy.
Since when does needing a record signify whether someone has done something? What is she even talking about? There are so many people who have done awful things that do not have a record. That makes no sense. And she knows that.
This girl has multiple mugshots and you want to talk about me. Oh, but I thought we cared about police records because you pull up my dad's police records, but you don't pull up her police records. Ain't that crazy?
Because nobody gives a shit about Angie. She's talking about Angie, brother Chu's ex-girlfriend. Nobody gives a shit about her. I don't. They only want tea. That's it. They bring up your father because your father is, one, he's in and out of jail. So that, and we don't know where the hell he is. And that's another thing I wonder about. They haven't like come across each other. Them, she loitering during the day, and I know he's in and out of jail, but still, they haven't crossed paths. I find that to be a little odd.
But okay. Crazy. My brother has mugshots. He probably only has one. I don't know if he has any. All I know is that why is it
he probably only has one.
My
I don't know
family
if he has
it was
any.
pertaining to one specific person that you can look up their police record and see why they got fired for APS. But clearly you listened to a predator, so you're just as stupid as she is. You're brainless. You're dumb. Like you got manipulated, and I'm gonna laugh at that one because she literally.
No one is getting manipulated. We all know and understand that Angie ain't shit. Everyone in the Chuverse is a degenerate. They only want tea. That's it.
Really got you out here believing that she's not she's not the person she's portraying online, and you just sit here and listen to her because she's spilling tea. She doesn't spill shit. She just wants people to watch her live streams, and she doesn't say anything. What she's gonna keep calling.
Exactly, which is why no one pays attention to her. I don't even know the last time she was mentioned. I personally have never followed her because I don't really give a shit. But She, what are you? You give her the attention. You are giving her the attention. You are gonna have now. You talking about this? You're gonna have people going over to Angie saying like, "Oh, Tophia said this, this, this." Angie's gonna respond, and it's a back and forth. Stop playing into it if you want it to stop. Simple.
Everyone a predator? Is that what she did? Oh, she went on live and talked about Superman and was like, oh, he's a predator. I heard things. I didn't hear like predator, but I heard some things. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to talk. I've had a nice interaction with the person with Superman, but to sit here and be calling everyone a predator on live is not spilling tea. It's getting boring. It's giving you don't got no tea. You got nothing. All she does is ever go on live and call someone a predator. Okay, do you got another stick besides calling people predators because you're running from yourself?
That's like Tophia calling everyone racist. Whenever people talk about her, they talk about it's racist or it's anti-black. It's the same fucking thing. It loses its meaning when it's constantly repeated and used as a weapon against any form of criticism.
That is so weird. So yeah. My brother never hated me, so
He did deny knowing
like, and it's so
you.
crazy that you listen to that chick. Like, oh, I got tea. Like, I could say, oh, I got tea. He's a predator. Okay, that's not spilling tea. That's literally calling every single person you don't like a predator.
I mean, that is true. It's not tea. We know that Brother Chu was a predator. So, I mean, I do think we need to leave Angie in the dust because she's fucking useless.
Don't you ever find that weird? Like, she's like, oh, he's a predator. Oh, da 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 da. Talking about my brother's friends when she should be concerned about herself. They don't even like her, so why is she talking about them? That makes no sense. Why you're talking about people that don't even like you? I don't have him sitting where he's got cooked. Oh, Lord, my nose again. Jesus.
Blow it. Blow your damn nose. Oh, that's not me, by the way. But blow your damn nose.
The late was cooked. She has access to him because if he was sitting where he was cooked, they would have dumped him with other people because it's unclaimed. She is hanging on to him until we can bury him because I told her my situation. I'm trying to get housing. I don't have $4,120 to bury him, nor do I have the means to be carrying him around everywhere when we get put from one program to another. And I cannot be worrying about whether or not, something's going to happen to him in the process of having to move from one place to another. So until I get stable housing or until I can get the money to bury him, then I will bury him. But right now I can't be.
Okay, this might be unpopular, but I kind of agree. If Tophia were to be given the urn, it would get lost. It would get lost. I wouldn't trust her with anything, just like she lost the death certificate and then claimed that someone stole it. Nobody wants a damn death certificate, girl, please. But I do think the urn is best kept at the funeral home.
Taking him around everywhere, especially if someone makes an accusation, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, she hid drugs in his," and then it's a whole thing. And then I don't know, people steal stuff all the time. I don't want it to be stolen. That would be devastating to my mom. My mom would probably pass away at that point if her son ever went missing. So it's better just to have him at safekeeping, where I know he's not gonna be stolen. He's gonna be safe, and he's okay because the bitch.
Okay, I don't. I don't know who the bitch is that she's about to talk about, but like I said, I do agree with her that the urn should stay at the funeral home. And not because it would be stolen, but because Tophia would lose it.
Use my language. Tried to pick him up, and she was denied. Okay, say, oh, I want to help. If you want to help, then donate money and shut the fuck up. You literally sit here and let people call him a predator, and then you want to go pick him up like you fucking care? You never cared once. You never even cared about my brother, right? It's so crazy you defend this stupid chick that sat here and lied about having a fucking baby. That pisses me off. My brother called being
what?
So happy that he was about to be a father, and I knew it was a lie.
Okay, say what you want, but thank God those genes weren't passed down. Let's all take a moment of silence to thank whatever being you believe in, that those genes, the Tophiachu genes, weren't passed down. Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you.
From the start, like literally even my father, my mom, we all knew that she was lying. Like to sit here and to have my brother call, right, and be like so excited that he was going to be a father, and then after she...
Can you imagine a baby being brought up in that environment? I would not wish that on anyone. That poor child. Thank God.
She's like, oh, I have a miscarriage. Well, did you tell my brother that when he was alive? No, you threatened to drink. Why don't you tell him that? Why don't you tell people that? She kept threatening to drink when she was pregnant, and my brother said, well, you need to take a pregnancy test. Why are you threatening to harm someone's baby? Because you're mad at them. Don't you find that ever weird? Don't you ever find that weird? Like, it's so crazy. Like, this girl is insane.
Blow your
She's a compulsive
nose.
liar. She
That's
does not tell the truth.
disgusting.
How many babies did she lose? None. And she tries to say that she lost babies. She said, oh, I heard that your mom lost a baby. I lost a baby too. Like I said, she's a me too. Anytime something happens to somebody, she always says it happens to her too. It's weird. Like calling a funeral home because you went to school with that person and you like go. That is disgusting. I don't know why people always love to make incest jokes. Incest is weird. But anyways, this girl literally sits here, runs her mouth, and talks.
She made okay, the live yesterday that I recorded but I'm not posting. She made incest jokes to this Daisy person. So what is she talking? This was literally like maybe 12 hours ago. What do you stop?
Talks all the time and lies because she gets views because you think she's spilling the tea when she's not. Spilling tea is not calling someone a predator every time you don't like them. You can't just be running out here calling people predators without proof.
We
It's
have
giving
proof
weird.
that your brother
Nobody
was
likes
a
me what they do.
predator.
Here, I am very much liked by everyone that I meet. Even at the shelter, nobody hates me. The only people that don't like me are people that believe the internet because they're stupid. People like you that have never met someone in real life because you're stupid. Okay? Your brain is tiny. It's the size of a peanut. Of course, you're going to believe something someone tells you. You're like Doug. You easily get distracted. Ooh, squirrel. Like, your
Girl,
is very short.
shut up.
Like, you don't even have a good attention span. You just believe what someone tells you. In real life, people knows me in real life and knows nothing on the internet is true. Obviously. And even new people that I encounter, I tell them specifically the like truth. But let's be for real, you know? It is so weird. I'm obsessed with her. No, she's obsessed with me and everyone else.
I think you're both obsessed with each other. And Tophia, if you were to get on the road, that would be you. I do not trust you behind this imaginary wheel that you want to get behind. And just shut up about Angie. Nobody fucking cares.
Oh, how do you know he's a predator? Because she said so?
No, because we seen messages of him talking to a minor. And he himself talking, like pretending to be a minor. That's how we know. And you know that. Because you lost your shit when that came out.
You know because she said so. Anybody could say anyone's a predator and pull up a fake photo. That is so crazy. She made that photo. She knows she did. If he was a predator, then why was she trying to get back with him? That makes no sense.
Because she's a degenerate, just like everyone in this universe. She's a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Your brother's a weirdo. You're all weirdos.
Okay, because, yeah, that is so weird. Oh, what? That his ex provided, the same ex that got fired for touching students at APS, and her coworker came forward and said what I said was true? Is that the proof you're talking about coming from someone who...
Okay, see, this is all hearsay. What you're saying she's doing is exactly the same thing you're doing. It's hearsay, right? So her word means just as much as yours. And again, I don't care about Angie. You guys are all degenerates. Like, this mean that you saying that means nothing. Oh, okay. So yeah, she's a piece of shit. Been new. That doesn't take away from the fact that your brother was still a predator.
got
And so are you
APS
against Asian men.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe someone who got fired for touching students from APS and giving them weed. That's crazy, but okay. I could always come back tomorrow and take a picture. I'm not sitting at a park to watch kids. I said I came to film a Temu video. Like crazy. Weird.
But you went to the park to take shits on the sidewalk where children were around. And yeah, we'll never forget that, by the way.
Thank you for the gift points. Like, clearly you defend predators. You really do. You have no proof whatsoever.
So do you. So do you.
And you keep saying he's a predator. All because it fits your narrative. I mean, defend her all you want. You're defending a predator. And I said what I said. Yeah, I do have income. I still have money in my account.
And you are defending a predator who is your brother. And I said what I said. And watch that. I'm not going to get over that, by the way. You're going to hear about this for a long time.
I'm not registered, nor have I ever been caught doing anything with children, so how am I a predator? That is so weird. You're bringing up Asian...
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You do not have to be registered to be a weirdo. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
porn, which literally I said is fabricated, and I showed proof where it was edited. But hey, you want to believe that, then go ahead.
I believe it because, like I said, I feel like I'm always going to repeat myself, but to the new people or incoming people or people who just don't know, I've been watching Tophia since 2019, 2020, and she has been caught more than once watching inappropriate things. And it's just really unfortunate that in the beginning, her lies weren't being recorded. So you can really only take my word for it. But Tophia, and my thing is, it doesn't, hey, she was a grown adult. She can do whatever she wants. Well, when it comes, she wants to watch porn, go ahead. Whatever. I just think it's weird. It's just funny because you were caught. And I think looking up Asian teen is weird. The Asian part tracks because we all know you have an Asian fetish, specifically East Asian. So yeah, it tracks. So yes, I am choosing to believe it.
Like, it's giving weird. You want people to be predators so bad. Why do you want someone to be a predator so bad unless you're one? Birds of a feather flock together.
See, this is what we're talking about. Just how you're literally doing what you accuse Angie of. Oh, she calls everyone a predator. Here you are, calling us a predator. Again, come on now, you gotta keep up with your own shit. Because if not, you gonna sound dumb. Don't do this, y'all. Don't do this. You don't be like this.
Hold on.
She's choking on the bullshit.
I have a dry cough, and I just swallowed wrong, and that didn't help. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised.
So the tissue that she's been using, what a thumbnail. I'm sorry. So the tissue that she's been using to wipe the snot is now being used to clean her eye. Okay. Disgusting.
Like, birds of a feather flock together. If you want to defend her, then go ahead. It's so crazy.
So if birds of a feather flock together, you clearly dislike Angie. You're calling her all this, that. She was with your brother. So, what does that say?
Let's talk about how that girl that listens to talk about my hygiene never once showered at my apartment. Oh, she would go. I don't know if she went to her house to shower. I just took a shower today. So how am I
lie? Just because you took one shower doesn't mean you're not unhygienic. You're unhygienic because you're dirty. And what kind of a bird bath? What kind of shower? Because Sophia, you need exfoliation badly.
Look, I literally just showered today.
I don't believe you.
I think someone said you haven't got caught yet. That makes no sense considering the fact that people are saying I'm a predator. So I'm pretty sure that comment was dumb in of itself to say, well, you haven't got caught yet. First of all, I won't get caught ever because I don't do stuff like that. And eventually you get caught. Do you not use your common sense? It's like people who...
No, what are you... shut up. How many people have gone their whole lives, have passed away, and were never caught? What are you talking about? You are so dumb. I'm sorry, you guys. That's just really annoying to me because she doesn't make any type of sense. And it's annoying.
Steal little bits of stuff here and there and they never get caught, but eventually they will because it catches up with you. I'm not stupid, okay?
Yes, you are.
Obviously, a lot of people don't because we have a predator as a president. So a lot of people didn't know right from wrong because they voted for a predator. And it's very shocking to me they voted for this man that literally, they voted, I don't know. It's just crazy to me, the man that they voted for that said something about a 10-year-old. And you're talking about predator because of a fake photo. Which, mind you, someone explained something about predators, which is...
Okay, outside of the photo. Let's take the photo out of the way. We have seen you liking and commenting and following young Asian men. And in my opinion, that is inappropriate and predatory because you make them uncomfortable. How many Asian men have you ran off the TikTok app? I can only count two, but that's two more than necessary. So, like, you sound so dumb. She's irritating me right now.
In a sense, I guess I don't know if that's how predators go. Then it was in pertaining to James Charles, basically saying that he's technically not a predator because predators prey on children like under like that are not teens,
That's
and
not
basically
true. That's not true. Predators are predators. Predators are people who prey, period. That doesn't just. That's why there is child predators. That is specific to children.
that the whole situation being that it is weird. It's still weird, but it's still weird the interactions he had with the underage teens. But basically, the way they explained it, I don't know if that's the case. Then I mean, we can't be just throwing that word around when there's actually people out there that need to be caught.
As she just threw the word around. She it's so easy to call out her bullshit when she does that. You just threw the word around like nothing, and now you're taking it back because it's fitting your narrative currently.
That are getting away with stuff because they don't get caught. And we can't just be sitting here like, yeah, it's weird. I'm not going to defend James Charles. What he did was weird. But if technically, he doesn't go by the term predator, then what are we supposed to call him, a creep? I mean,
both. He is a creep. He is also a predator. It's easy. 2 + 2 = 4.
A creep is a creep. But I still think that should be changed
because and you're both.
Teens are teens. They're not adults. And I hate when people have to have this conversation of like, well, 18 is, no, even at 18, you're not grown. You can't go to a bar and drink until you're 21. You can't even buy cigarettes anymore until you're 21. So that does not make you an adult. You're not even an adult at 20. I think that it should be considered adults at 21 because to me, this stuff is like crazy. Like people just throw these words around all the time. They don't know what they mean. And they say, well, I'm just going to use this word because I said so. Because I'm going to say it the way I want to. I'm going to use it how I want to. You cannot do stuff like that. You cannot just call someone.
That's literally what she's been doing this past half hour.
Something because if it's your narrative, it hurts people's lives.
Girl, I literally just got done saying that. And look at her. Shut up, Tophia.
It hurts people's relationships. It hurts people's jobs, their brands that they're building when you lie on people like that, which is why you get sued and you think that you can't be sued. Like, oh, we can say whatever we want and you can't do anything about it because no one's going to want to take on your case. Of course they are, because I have proof. I have screen recorded proof, not screenshots. If you take that screenshot and photo to court, they're not going to accept it. You have to have screen recordings. You can't show a live, literally. Of course.
Tophia, you take anyone to court, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to be the one in handcuffs. And they're going to throw you in the mental hospital.
They are, because I have proof. I have screen recorded proof, not screenshots. You can't show a live, literally. Open up 2 apps at once on an iPhone. Like, anyone knows you can't open 2 apps up on an iPhone. Like, you think they're just going to take your word for it? There's going to be a lot of things they're going to ask you.
Exactly. Do you think they're going to take your word for it? Oh, I have screenshots. So do we. And like I said, let Sophia talk. She's going to dig the hole herself. And this is all imaginary. None of this is happening. I'm just entertaining her shenanigans right now.
And if you're saying Team Corn, then why are people saying CP, which is way worse than Team Corn? Like, some people are saying Team Corn, some people are saying CP, which is disgusting in of itself. They have that in their phone. They have someone's child in their phone. Rather than calling the police or the FBI, which they haven't done, I'm going to say, they've never called the police on me to have the police search my phone or nothing. Like I told them to do several times. Why are they still here? Why are they still saying this? Like, why haven't they called the police? Like, literally, that's going to be the one thing that the judge is going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, why haven't you called the police? I'm unwell. I'm not unwell. I'm just defending myself.
You are very unwell, Sophia. Very.
Right? I'm not a predator defender. Like, if that girl is correct about James Charles, she did say it's still wrong. I was not defending James Charles. But in the same breath, we cannot call someone something because we don't like them and it may not be true. I'm not going to get sued. James Charles got a lot of money. If you want to get sued, then you can get sued. I'm going to get sued. I can't fight James Charles. I don't got the type of money he has. I'm definitely not going to go to court over false accusations. I mean, there's already a lady getting sued for millions of dollars she don't got by Cardi B, and there's someone else getting sued by Jay-Z. I know not to run my mouth about things that are not.
You are not on their radar. And I'm not going to get into logistics because that is just so boring.
Not true, and that are not out there, because these T pages are very careful in what they say because they're not trying to get caught up.
You're not a T page, and then blow your nose.
I'm not going to tell you guys not to keep doing this. You do it to someone else. I'm going to laugh when you get sued and you got no money because you don't learn your lesson. You can't just be running around here saying what you want on the internet. That's defamation, that's liable, and that's slander.
Defamation.
Just because it fits your narrative. That's not how it works. You can't be running around calling everyone a predator like my brother's exes, because eventually...
One, your brother was a predator. That's one. Two, Tophia, you go around calling people all types of racist and anti-black at when they even have a little criticism. So what do huh?
She's gonna get caught up with the wrong person and they're gonna sue her. And like I said, she sent her own nudes to a student's parents. That is very weird to me. Trying to make it seem like my brother did it. All of that for what? Why would you send your nudes to a student's parents? That is so weird.
Because she's weird. Next. This same tissue. Ew. Gross.
The police showed up and asked my brother questions because he was being questioned because it showed that supposedly it came from his number that he sent nudes to a student's parent, and he proved to the police he did not send anything to the student's parents. He pulled up his phone, he showed all the messages, and the police left. How are you gonna literally send your own nudes to a student's parent and try to make it seem like my brother sent it? And there is police record of that. There's police.
Show him. This is just so like nonsensical to me because I just don't give a fuck about Angie. I think she's a weirdo. I think she says shit to say shit, but that is also Tophia. And I've decided to dedicate my time to Tophia. So I don't really care about Angie.
No, he didn't delete it. The police went through the whole phone the way that they're supposed to. They can pull up deleted stuff. Let's not lie. She lied to the police. She should have got... He could have sued for that.
But he didn't. Womp. Anyway.
At the time she had those allegations against her. Yes, at that time, it was around that time that she was being investigated for touching students. So the only way to divert, because she was trying to divert, because she knows she got caught. So she was trying to deter them from looking at her and looking at someone else. So she created that diversion so they wouldn't suspect her of anything, which that's not how it works. They're still going to investigate you whether you create a diversion or not. Trying to say like, oh, my brother wouldn't do something like that. And she lied about the R word thing. She's the one who called her students the R word. She's the one who said that she wanted to hit a girl because she runs her mouth too much. Saying, I tell her stuff and she's a blabbermouth. She goes and tells everyone, I want to hit her. You want to hit a disabled student because you don't know how to keep your mouth closed and not talk to students in a professional manner? You should not be telling your students anything personal in your life. Anybody would know that, right?
I don't care.
It's crazy. And you sit here and defend this chick when she straight up lied to the police. The police left.
No one is defending her. They're just saying it to... Ooh, look at that comment. Dry skin. You don't have a name out. Look at that. And I see another one. Skin. T. Look, see? It's not just me, y'all. It's not just me. But, Tophia, move on. Oh my god. I have no commentary. I might just cut most of this out because I don't care.
Brother showed them the whole phone. They searched the whole phone and did not find a single ounce of evidence that he ever sent that to someone. She's the one who sent it. She's the one who did it. And I'm pretty sure that friend of hers that was sneaking through the window knows. But she doesn't want any parts of her anymore. Like, her friend wants nothing to do with her. It's crazy. You just defend this chick. If someone who got fired for touching students calls someone a predator, then how is that person still a predator? You're saying they're both predators. That makes no sense. If she lied, then wouldn't that mean my brother's not a predator? That's dumb. To say, well, they're both...
No, that's dumb, because they can both be predators. If that is true about Angie, then yeah, that makes her a predator, and she's a fucking weirdo. That does not change the fact that so is your brother. And you look, you don't even know what to say, because right now you fumbling and stumbling, and you don't know. Shut up.
Predators. Why would you... Well, if they're both predators, then why did you believe her? That makes no sense.
I don't.
She's not calling predators out. She just doesn't want people to know the truth about her. She hates when people bring up her record constantly, but someone should, because she should have been on a registry. APS failed those students, and they should have made her register. I'm sorry. That's like that one rapper that, like, the indecent exposure on the plane, and he now has to register because he exposed himself on a plane. What makes that any difference than doing what you did to students out of school? You should have to register. The APS failed those students. Firing a teacher does not do anything because she could probably go to another district in another state and go work with kids at APS. And my brother told me, oh, she's working security. And I said, well, that's not what she told the judge. She lied to the judge. That is so crazy.
Look at her being Miss Nosy.
After you got fired and you're telling someone you're working with kids. I don't know. There's something wrong. Her whole family is in jail. The only one that keeps going in and out of jail is my dad because he has mental health issues.
Among other things. And like I said, him having mental health issues doesn't excuse his actions. It might be an explanation, but it's not an excuse. And you can't talk about families when, like I said, everyone in this universe degenerate.
She wants people to feel sorry for her, and it doesn't work. There
That's
was one
you,
time
you.
my brother drove all the way. I was supposed to go with them. They got snacks for me. I was like, nah, I think I'll just stay home. I don't. There's always an argument. There's always something going on. So I just chose to stay behind, which I really wish I would have been because they went to go tour where High School Musical was filmed. She was gonna go see her biological parents, right? Because she's adopted. The parents that she treats like shit are her adoptive parents. Anyways, she went to go see them. She
Don't
was supposed to stay
care.
for a year. She cried saying, "Oh, well, my mom, my stepmom." Yes. Yes. Okay.
Oh, she said, fuck y'all, gotta go. So I guess something about a ride was happening. So maybe she called an Uber. I don't know what was going on. I don't really care. Shout out to whomever that was that got her to get off live, because all she was doing was talking about Angie. And I don't care. I don't care about Angie. Angie is a degenerate. She's a weirdo. And I'm already dealing with another weirdo. So one weirdo at a time. Thank you very much. I want to do Amber Lynn. Just, I don't know, switch it up a little bit. Next video might be an Amber Lynn video. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm still very, very new and trying to figure everything out. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Let me know if the volume was okay, because I've been told that I'm naturally a loud talker, so I try to tone it down, but sometimes I can't help it. Thank you very much, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!